What childhood rule from your parents seemed ridiculous until you realized its genius as an adult? Growing up, my dad had this rule that made me and my sister Rachel absolutely furious. We were never allowed to eat anything in his car. Like, ever. Not even a tiny little snack or piece of gum. Nothing. It wasn't like we had some fancy, expensive vehicle either, lol. It was this old blue Ford that had definitely seen better days. And the rule just seemed so stupid and controlling, especially when all my friends' parents would literally hand them entire Happy Meals in the backseat without thinking twice. Every single time we'd go on a road trip, which was pretty often since we lived about 3 hours from my grandparents, we'd have to stop at a rest area or pull over somewhere if we wanted to eat, even if it was just me having a granola bar. My dad would not budge on this rule. One time when I was like 10, I tried to sneak some Skittles in my pocket and eat them when he wasn't looking. He caught me in the rearview mirror and made us pull over on the shoulder of the highway just so I could finish them outside the car. I was mortified and so angry. Rachel was even worse about it than me, TBH. She'd throw these massive tantrums, especially as a teenager. She'd be like, "Bruce, that was my dad's name. This is literally insane. No one else's parents do this." And he would just calmly say, "Not in my car." And that was that. End of discussion. My mom thought it was excessive too, but she never really challenged him on it. It was just one of those weird dad rules we all had to live with. Fast forward to college when I got my first car, that I was actually really proud of because I bought it with my own money. I was so excited to finally be able to eat whatever I wanted while driving. Literally one of my first thoughts was, I can finally eat chicken nuggets while driving, which sounds so stupid now, lol. Anyway, about 3 months into having my car, I was rushing to class and drinking a smoothie while driving. Hit a bump, and boom, pink smoothie everywhere. All over the console, the seats, dripping into crevices I couldn't even reach. It was a disaster. I spent hours trying to clean it but never got it all out. That car smelled like sour strawberries for the next 2 years I owned it. And that was just the beginning. Over the next few years, I dropped so much food in that car. French fries under the seats that I'd find weeks later, coffee spills, chocolate that melted into the upholstery during summer, crumbs everywhere that would attract ants when I parked under trees. I started dating this guy Willie in my junior year who got in my car once and was like, what's that smell? And I realized my car had developed this weird permanent food odor that I had gotten used to, but was actually pretty gross to everyone else. The final straw came when I was 24 and had finally saved up for a nicer car. Like, not brand new, but definitely the nicest car I'd ever owned. I was so proud of it and swore I'd keep it clean. 2 weeks after buying it, my friend Laura was in the passenger seat eating a burrito that I had allowed because I was trying to be the cool friend who wasn't uptight. She accidentally dropped it, and a blob of sour cream and guacamole fell between her seat and the center console, in that impossible to clean crevice that every car has. We tried everything to clean it, but could never get it all. That spot smelled for months. And then one day, sitting in my car with that lingering gross food smell, it suddenly hit me like a truck. My dad wasn't being controlling or mean, he was being smart. I called him that night and the conversation went something like this. I told him I finally understood the no food in the car rule, and he just laughed. He explained that before I was born, he had let his coworker Scott eat a chocolate ice cream cone in his brand new car. Scott had dropped it all over the back seat, and despite my dad's best cleaning efforts, the car never really recovered.